Welcome to our show today. On this occasion, we will explore an interesting and challenging topic: how to confront an INFJ. INFJs are empathic and sensitive individuals, but they also have their own unique set of needs and perspectives. In this video, we will discuss strategies and tips for effectively and respectfully approaching an INFJ when a confrontation is necessary. Let's get started. 1. Understanding the emotional sensitivity of INFJs. It is important to note that INFJs are highly emotionally sensitive people. Therefore, when confronting an INFJ, it is essential to approach the subject with care and empathy. Acknowledge and validate your emotions, avoiding being overly aggressive or confrontational. Instead of attacking, focus on expressing your concerns in a calm and respectful way. One of the most distinctive characteristics of INFJs is their emotional sensitivity. INFJs are highly aware of their own emotions and those of others, making them deeply empathetic and compassionate people. However, this emotional sensitivity can also make confronting an INFJ challenging. It is crucial to understand and respect their emotional sensitivity during the confrontation process. In a world filled with overwhelming emotions, INFJs are like emotional sponges, absorbing and processing the feelings of those around them. This emotional sensitivity makes them especially receptive to the emotional energy in their environment. As a result, they can easily become overwhelmed by negativity, conflict, and intense confrontation. When you're confronting an INFJ, it's important to keep their emotional sensitivity in mind. Avoid using an aggressive or confrontational tone, as this can cause them stress and anxiety. Instead, approach them with empathy and understanding, acknowledging and validating their emotions. INFJs value deep and authentic emotional connections. They care about the well-being of others and seek to create harmony in their relationships. Therefore, during a confrontation, it is essential that you acknowledge and respect their feelings. Listen carefully to their concerns and express your understanding and support. Also, remember that INFJs tend to read between the lines and pick up on emotional nuances that may go unnoticed by others. Therefore, avoid ambiguity or lack of clarity during the confrontation. Be direct and specific in your words, clearly explaining your concerns and points of view. For an INFJ, confrontation can be an emotionally intense time. They may experience a rush of emotions and take time to process the information before responding. Allow them this necessary space and time to reflect on the confrontation and its associated emotions. Remember that despite their emotional sensitivity, INFJs also value honesty and authenticity. They want to be spoken to with sincerity and respect. However, it is important to find a balance between being open and considering your emotions. In short, understanding the emotional sensitivity of INFJs is critical when confronted with someone of this personality type. By approaching them with empathy, respect, and clarity, you can create a safe space for confrontation and facilitate more effective communication. Remember, the emotional sensitivity of INFJs is a valuable and unique trait that can enrich your interactions with them. 2. Active listening and empathy. INFJs value emotional connection and deep understanding. During a confrontation, practice active listening and empathize with their feelings and perspectives. Make sure you understand their point of view and avoid interrupting or invalidating their emotions. Empathy and understanding can help establish a solid foundation for conflict resolution. 3. Be clear and specific in your concerns. INFJs appreciate clarity and direct communication. When confronting an INFJ, state your concerns clearly and specifically. Avoid ambiguity or innuendo, as INFJs tend to read between the lines and may misinterpret your intentions. Be honest and concise when communicating your thoughts and feelings. 4. Focus on constructive solutions. During the confrontation, it is important to keep the focus on constructive problem solving. INFJs are solution-oriented and value harmony. Instead of focusing on blaming or pointing out mistakes, come up with ideas and alternatives to resolve the conflict in mutually beneficial ways. Work collaboratively with the INFJ to find practical solutions and reach a common understanding. 5. Provide time and space for processing. INFJs may need time and space to process the confrontation and reflect on their emotions. Allow the INFJ to take a break if they need it, and don't push for an immediate response. Respecting their need for reflection will allow them to process the confrontation more effectively and come to a genuine resolution. 6. Avoid public confrontation. INFJs are private people and are not comfortable with confrontation in public settings. Avoid confronting an INFJ in front of others or in social situations. Find a quiet, private environment where you both feel safe and comfortable to express your concerns and emotions without fear of humiliation or judgment. 7. Be respectful and avoid aggressiveness. Aggression and intense confrontation can be overwhelming for INFJs. Keep a calm and respectful tone of voice, avoiding offensive or accusatory language. Assertive and respectful communication fosters an open and constructive dialogue, allowing a better understanding and resolution of conflicts. 8. Recognize and value their contributions. During the confrontation, don't lose sight of the INFJ's positive qualities and contributions. Recognize and value your strengths, your insight, and your desire to maintain harmonious relationships. Focus on the issue at hand, without belittling the INFJ as a person. When you are confronted with an INFJ, it is important to acknowledge and value their contributions. INFJs are dedicated and committed individuals with a great ability to see the potential in others and work towards a common goal. By showing appreciation for their efforts and acknowledging their accomplishments, you will be building an environment of respect and trust. INFJs are known for their ability to inspire others and promote meaningful change. Their unique insight and vision allow them to identify opportunities and creative solutions. During a confrontation, it is important to recognize and highlight these strengths. Appreciate your ability to see beyond the obvious and your contribution in finding solutions. INFJs also strive to create harmony in their relationships and environments. They are excellent mediators and seek the well-being of all involved. During the confrontation, acknowledge their focus on peaceful conflict resolution and their desire to maintain healthy, balanced relationships. Also, INFJs often have a deep insight into the needs and emotions of others. They are good listeners and offer empathic support to those around them. During the confrontation, assess his ability to understand your concerns and his willingness to listen and understand your perspectives. Don't forget the impact INFJs can have on the motivation and personal growth of others. Their genuine interest in the well-being of people makes them inspiring mentors and guides. Acknowledge and appreciate how their positive influence has contributed to your own personal growth and development. It is essential to avoid minimizing or belittling an INFJ's contributions during a confrontation. Instead, focus on showing gratitude and appreciation for their dedication and efforts. This will help strengthen the relationship and foster an environment of collaboration and mutual support. Remember that by acknowledging and valuing an INFJ's contributions, you are giving them the confidence and encouragement to continue to do their best work. Appreciate their commitment and support their efforts rather than discredit them. 9. Offer emotional support after confrontation. After the confrontation, show your emotional support for the INFJ. Recognize that the confrontation process can be challenging and emotionally draining for them. Offer to be willing to listen and be supportive as the INFJ processes their emotions and reflects on the situation. 10. Forgive and move on. Finally, remember that we all make mistakes and have conflict in our relationships. After the confrontation, practice compassion and forgiveness. Don't let the conflict become a permanent barrier between you and the INFJ. Learn from the experience, make adjustments if necessary, and move toward a stronger, more meaningful relationship together. In short, confronting an INFJ requires tact, empathy, and clear, respectful communication. By understanding and adapting to the emotional and communication needs of INFJs, you can deal with conflict more effectively and build healthier, more harmonious relationships. Remember, constructive confrontation